When MotorWeek first went on the air 14 years ago, Chrysler had yet to introduce their first minivan. So we've been able to keep close tabs on this widely successful and highly competitive market segment from its inception. Well, the competition got even stronger when earlier this year, Ford introduced its first front-wheel drive minivan, the Windstar. Designed with a long body and a very car-like ride, Windstar is aimed squarely at grand versions of Chrysler's minivans. The subject of this week's road test by request is generating lots of interest among minivan shoppers as the market winds grow stronger. As they'd better be if Ford expects to blow away some of Chrysler's minivan market dominance. To accomplish that, Ford designers set out to better Chrysler's minivans in every way, to make it the standard by which all minivans will be judged, said a top Ford executive. Translate that into making Windstar the most car-like minivan. Its 120.7-inch wheelbase and 75.4-inch width are the longest of any front-wheel drive minivan. That size equals interior room and cargo space that are second to none, even Chrysler's extended length or grand model minivans. Total cargo space is 144 cubic feet. Windstar's low cowl and cockpit-like driver's environment contribute to its car-like feel. Most controls and switches are grouped in the center and within easy reach. An analog instrument panel with tachometer, but no oil pressure or volt gauges, is standard, while an electronic panel is optional on top-graded LX models. All Windstars receive an airbag for the driver and front passenger. Another car-like feature is Windstar's very low 16-inch step-up height. The front seats are large, comfortable cloth buckets. Manual controls and a fixed steering wheel are standard, but LX vans get a leather-wrapped tilt wheel and 6-way power seat adjustments, plus power lumbar support. Ford's premium sound system provided plenty of power through its push-button controls. Much easier to use are the 4 rotary knobs that handle heat and air conditioning functions. Yet there's also interior storage available that matches or exceeds all comers. In the doors, in the center of the dash, under the front passenger's bucket seat, and in a center console with a full-size glove box to boot. But it's in the rear where Windstar really shows its flexibility. Their buyers can choose optional buckets in place of the standard 2-place bench seat. Both seat backs fold flat. All Windstars get this easily accessible third bench seat, wide enough for 3 adults. It not only folds, but slides forward a full 7 inches, giving a large 23.8 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seat. Ford didn't forget those backseat passengers, though, with available rear climate controls and ceiling vents for their comfort, and standard rear radio controls and headphone jacks for their entertainment, and rear ashtrays and cup holders for their convenience. Windstar's rear hatch area features a low liftover and latches mounted on the side out of the way. The hatch closes easily by pulling this sturdy strap. And if you order power door locks, there's a switch right in the hatch area. Engine power comes from Ford's proven 3.8-liter 90-degree V6. Here it delivers 155 horsepower and 220 pound-feet of torque. That provided enough oomph to move our 3,700-pound Windstar from 0 to 60 in 9.7 seconds, faster than we expected from a family hauler, as was the quarter-mile time of 17.4 seconds, topping out at 82 miles per hour. Handling was reasonably car-like, too, even given Windstar's size, and its wide-track platform and trailing arm semi-independent rear suspension cut down the tendency for rear-wheel slide. Moderate amounts of body roll are to be expected with any minivan. Braking was better than expected as Windstar's standard 4-wheel 3-channel anti-lock system halted its progress from 60 in a short average distance of 124 feet. From every angle, the new Windstar sets a new benchmark for minivans. But it's more evolutionary than revolutionary, for there's no left-hand rear door or traction control available. And while we applaud Ford's effort, only a year away is Chrysler's promise of a gust of its own, an all-new minivan which it claims will surpass all the pretenders to its minivan throne. But for now, Ford's Windstar is the largest, most refined minivan on the market, and an ill win to its competition for sure.